Earlier this month, I attended South by Southwest. Before I talk about any of the movies I saw at this year's South by Southwest, I really want to talk about my experience at the Criterion Closet. I waited for almost 7 hours to get in this closet. It took me maybe 6 hours to just get this photo. I kid you not. But in the end, it was all worth it. I can't express how excited and how nervous I was in that closet. So we were only able to pick three movies. I really wanted Greg Araki's Teen Apocalypse trilogy, but unfortunately it was sold out. But luckily, I got what I wanted. I'm about to show y'all what I got and my reasonings as to why I chose these titles. First, we got Harmony Korine's Gummo on 4K and Blu-ray. While all the cool kids in middle school were watching stuff like De Palma's Scarface or Jackass, I was watching stuff like Gummo. Really wish I said this in the Criterion Closet. Instead, I just said that I first watched this when I was in middle school, and I really concerned the people handling the whole closet experience, and they cringed. To this day, I still don't understand why middle school me loved this movie so much. Was it all that depression? Anxiety? I probably. But anyways, middle school me was so happy. I am so glad that I did not buy this title during any of the sales after it got announced. And I am so glad that this was not sold out. It was extremely cathartic picking this from the Criterion mobile closet. I recently rewatched the 4K and that restoration is just completely gorgeous. Secondly, Thelma and Louise by Ridley Scott. Iconic. Just iconic. This is probably my second favorite road trip movie behind Paris, Texas. I first saw this movie on VHS and I just completely fell in love with it. And last year I got to see this on the big screens at the Paramount Theater in Austin. Now I can't wait to experience the 4K. And last but not least, Menace to Society by the Hughes brothers. Menace to Society was my first backup choice if one of the titles wasn't available. But all in all, I am so happy that I picked this from the Criterion Closet. My dad told me how batshit crazy this movie is. Back when video stores were still a thing, I remember we rented the DVD and we watched it, and this movie really scared me. There is a scene in this movie that permanently scarred me, and I'm not sure how ready I am to experience that scene again. Shocking as this movie is, I can't deny how excited I am to have this in my collection and how excited I am to rewatch it. If I survived rewatching Gummo, I'll definitely survive rewatching Menace to Society. So that concludes my three picks from the Criterion Closet. This was definitely one of the most surreal and cathartic experiences in my life. And I do not regret waiting in line for almost 7 hours in the cold. And last but not least, the Polaroid photo.